Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? It is Friday, and today is going to be a little something that I am going to call Future Talk Friday. We had a meeting today, Trevor, Doug, Lee, and I. It's going on Detroit. And we were talking about the state of the products that we have, the state of the products that we have coming up, and there are many. Good evening, Paul. Um, Mondo, what's going on, man? How are you doing? So, Mondo, did you ever get that box, by the way? The one with all the goodies in it that arrived yet? I know some people have already received theirs. I figured since you were close, yours shouldn't be too far along. What's up, Brent? We try. That's our goal, is to have the best. Good. Nah, it wasn't bad. Oh, good, the heart came in. Excellent, KP. Yeah, Mondo, don't tell anybody because I didn't do it for everyone. But I believe I threw some extra stickers in there for a certain little lady. Now, again, do not tell the rest of the people that got something because not everybody got those. And they're not for you, they're for her. Yeah, one of ours got rejected. Not a big deal, but this is the important one, so I'm glad that's there. Good. By the way, Addie is easy to remember. My niece's name is Addison, and we call her Addie. So it's the easiest name for me to remember. Right? Tell me those hearts aren't decent. Little scribble hearts. I had to go in and it takes about, at the rate that they're going, KP, it's taking them about 2 weeks to approve our stuff. And I had to redo one today that was rejected because it was too generic. So no, I have an idea of, I've started on Rip It, but the problem is I can't get it animated the way I want it to. So I have to figure out a good one that is just plain with Rip It across the top. Cha! Wow, what's up, Ja? How you doing? There's somebody I haven't seen in a hot minute. Don says his niece is Adrielle, and they call her Addie as well. Salute, Ja. Long time no talkie. So, yes, back to my topic, because I'm, meandering all over the place. So Future Talk Friday, there's things that we have coming in. No, I did not get yelled at in my meeting. Live to spoil another day. But we did talk about the rate that we're releasing things about one a week, which we have two more besides Cars, which launches next week, besides Let's Ride by Bing. There's two more that are already done, simply need to be put into a box, finished. But we also got a really dope and exciting shipment from Super Brakes involving their brand new 2023 Supercharged Series 1. Excuse me. And that got us thinking, what kind of fun could we have? Could we bake into that product? And that led me to a couple of ideas. So those ideas are going to be run by y'all now that there's a dozen of you in the room. Speaking of, shout out to Cindy Sue. How you doing, Cindy? Commander Root always stalking, and I love it. Drapsnat peeking from the bushes. Lurking, love it. Shenuala. I pronounced it wrong. Well, you can tell me how it's pronounced, but hey, how are you? This is unreal, LOL. That's the truth. This channel is unreal. Your name just says it. So shout out to all my lurkers, mutes, silent ones, haters and lovers alike, those who are fans and those who are secret foes. How are you? I love you anyway. Let's get some hearts going for the haters. I'll toss me in the middle of them. There you go. Those are for you haters. And yeah, so we were thinking, the thought was doing a draft break. The draft break would be a snake draft, but it would be a bit of a hybrid. What's up, Hellbolt? I love you, man. Be a bit of a hybrid snake draft. Hellbolt, you just reminded me. I left my water over here. No big deal, just the greatest water on the face of the planet. I've been saying it for years. Oh, yeah. They hate us because they ain't us. That's what I've been told. They hate us because they ain't us. You do. You remind me to counter all of my drinks with water. But, so, yeah, draft break. We were thinking of doing a draft break. That would be a modified snake draft. So there are listed as 3 items per box. Anybody who's ever watched the show, anybody's ever seen me open cases upon cases of this stuff, which I do, will come to find out that like 80% of them have 4 or more items in them. And almost always they are wrapped in bubble wrap, so you really, or put in bags, so you can't see exactly what they are. So I'm going to leave it up to everybody here in the chat to kind of decide what you would like. There are 2 ways to do this. These boxes are going to be $209.99. That is actually below the retail that they tell us to sell them for. We are not tied to a mandatory MSRP. You will find there's a couple places that have them for $199 as well. They may have gotten them at a little bit better price than we did. I don't know. We're at $209.99. The sell sheet for this particular item is insane. Michael Jordan autographs, Muhammad Ali. There's the big ones are in here. So I'm actually pretty stoked to get to opening this. I haven't put it on the website yet, so those who are trying to are champing at the bit, it's not on there yet. K Dayla, dibs on the bubble wrap. I recycle our bubble wrap like you wouldn't believe. But shout out to K Dayla. Could be K Day LA. It all rhymes. It's all good. I'm glad you're hanging out. Appreciate you. Mondo is like, you caught me. I was looking to see if it was on the site. We will have these available for sale by themselves as well at the $209.99. But the real question is going to be, because this is how I'm going to load them into the website. There are a couple of different ways to do this. It could be, 1 box in gets you 3 spots, because it's guaranteed to have 3. So everybody buys 1 box. That gives them 3 spots on the list. And then how it'll work is every single, let's say 3 people join. 3 boxes, 3 people. That would be 9 spots because, again, it says 3. So we would random those 9 spots, and then we would have them draft in that order. Now, again, most of these have more than 3 items in them. Typically, the ones that have really big items in them have 3. The ones that have mid-range items have 4 or more. So how we would rectify that is once we did 1 through 9, we would then snake backwards so that the people at the bottom have a shot at having more than 1 item without any additional costs because they were stuck picking last. So the first person may have pick of the litter, but there may only be 8 additional objects, which means they only get that 1. What's going on, Dangle? Dangle, we are discussing options for an upcoming draft break featuring this 2023 Supercharged Series 1, which, by the way, look at a lot of the big places. This stuff is already flying off the shelves of other places. I've already seen breaks for it. They're on YouTube. You can look it up. 2023 Break Supercharged. Stuff's already moving. We have 2 cases. I think we have 2 cases, 10 boxes total. So we have a good amount. So that is one option, the snake draft. The other option is, since it is 210 and there's 3 items, 210 happens to evenly divide by 3 at 70. So what I could do is I could post 3 boxes, 9 spots total, $70 a spot, plus whatever shipping is. And then we could do the same thing. We could do the draft order. Mon Mothma shots. I got another one right here. If a Mon Mothma appears in any of the orders, whether it be just a card or art, I don't believe there's any more signatures of hers in here. As a matter of fact, I'm 99% certain Mas Mothma. But if somebody opens up a pack of cards and she is in it from Interstellar, a signature series, that shot is on standby. And to stick with Twitch and YouTube's protocols, it is not a game. I am not asking anybody to join me, and I am drinking responsibly because I will also be chugging water the whole day. So there, legal is taken care of. Trust me, I read the consumption of alcohol and marijuana things. First of all, you guys will never see me high on cannabis on camera because I'm pretty boring. I do it to go to sleep, not to be social. The Trevor has seen it. It's just me going, I want to go to bed. Just give me food and go to bed. And like nodding off. That's it. It's not even funny. But the drinking thing, you actually are allowed to drink as long as you're not making a game out of it in a way that encourages overconsumption, and as long as you're not yourself are not doing it while driving, going through there. So anyway, back to the task at hand. So the options are, do we do buy a box to get in, or does each box have 3 separate $70 spots, with the caveat that any additional items will be snake draft from bottom to top? So option 1 is buy a box to get in. Option 2 is to buy a spot, and I limit it to 9 spots. So if we could vote, let me get a little piece of paper and a marker. Option 1, buy a box. Option 2, buy a spot. What do you guys think? It'll be next week. It's not going to be this week. It'll give everybody an opportunity. And then once we figure which way we're going to do this, majority rules, I'm going to announce something fun we're going to do next week, Friday. Detroit says a spot. Ice Wolf says spot. Dangle says both. I'm going to literally give him a tally for each. KDLA says spot. Well, I can just see right now it's going to be a spot break. We can stop there. It's already 5-1. Unless we see a landslide going the other way. Absolutely. And I will tell you, believe me, there will be people grabbing 3 spots at a time. So that's what I'll do. I am going to load this up as, and let's bank on 3 then for the time being. So it'll be a 9 spots total. Does 9 sound good? Or do we want to do 12? Obviously, if we do 9, we could do 2 9s. You know what? I'll answer my own question. We'll just start with 9, see how it goes. Cool. So next Friday. I could dangle. The only reason I would cap it at 9 is because people tend to be more inclined to buy if they see there's a finite number. If it hits 9, we could easily expand it. I can add more spots. But making it 9 will guarantee at least those 9 spots. And if I have people emailing me or reaching out to me on social media saying they're looking for more spots, I can add them appropriately. But 9 is an easy one because chances are there's going to be 12 items in there. So, I mean, the bottom 3 people are probably going to get 2 items out of that deal. Now, the other question before I announce how we're going to celebrate. 99% of the time that we have opened these, all of the items have been completely covered in either a poly bag or enough bubble wrap that you cannot see what it is. You can see the shape of it, but you don't necessarily see what it is because the last, if you remember 2022 Series 2, they used pink and green bubble wrap. That once it was wrapped twice, it was basically opaque. At the very least, it was vaguely translucent. The other thought to add a bit of fun to this, and again, this will be option 1 or option 2. Option 1, before the draft, we open each individual bubble wrap and poly bag, and everybody sees the actual item that's in there. Option 2 is I remove all the poly bags and bubble and packages that are bubble wrapped, and I put them on camera at a bunch of different angles. Kevin's like, I just want the bubble wrap. Trust me, I'll be shipping with that bubble wrap. And then I label each item like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on for however many hits there are. And then you kind of semi-blind have to draft based on the sealed item, the bubble wrapped item. Now, obviously, some of the items are not bubble wrapped. Very few, if I remember correctly, and I did review some of the videos from the last time we've done this, not many of them were just in there. The items that typically were just in there without any covering were the Super Break Super Glow stuff. And it was pretty obvious to see what the Super Glow stuff was because it was just sitting there. The other idea is to kind of add a level of, whoa, we don't know to it. Option 3, Paul sings God Save the King dressed as a queen. Hey, listen, don't threaten Paul with a good time. So option 1, show it before you draft it, or option 2, semi-blind draft. White elephant is another thing that we're going to do, but we're going to kind of put that into a different, at a later date. Trust me, we're figuring out the white elephant part where literally I will open up one item out of the box and you'll have a choice, the box or the blind item. We're getting there. This one is just easier for us to kind of lean into in the beginning. Mondo says show it. Ton. Honestly, they're both easy because I have to do the same amount of what's going on, Chris? I have to do the same amount of work. Either way, I'm opening all of them by the end. It just gives more intrigue. Option 2. Option 1 is you know what you're getting. I've been on my phone all day looking stuff up, watching videos, watching myself on video, which is weird. Mondo's like, I can't wait to see. I even open up stuff on the way home. Grogu with a sock. How about Grogu with a box? Dangle says option number 1. All right, I can tell that this is already going, it's leaning 4-1, option 1. So we will do a spot break and we will open everything. Now, any sealed boxes, like boxes of Super Glow stuff, will remain sealed until it is drafted, and then whoever drafts it will have the option to open it on camera. Okay. Everyone's like, "What's in the box?" I don't know, but I would love to know. Because these boxes this year, I will tell you, they are hefty. Ooh, and then this one is super light. Weird. This one is, we'll call this box 1. This one's really heavy. We'll say box 2 is medium. And box 3 is light. Interesting. Interesting. Since I have kind of gone against my own rules and lifted these and said how heavy they are or light they are, I am going to set these aside and let these be the 3 for the break, because it'd be unfair me divulging that information. I will actually, just for transparency, I'll write it right on the box. Oy. Yeah, these 3 together are not light. There you go. They're going to say 1, 2, 3. And, oh, goodness. Those are reserved right there. They're not going anywhere. I'm telling you, I'm not joking. I have a scale, but that's way too much. 50% bubble wrap. Yeah, there you go. Listen, so if you watch any of the previous videos of me doing it, I've labeled almost all of them with super breaks. You will see it is a very good amount of bubble wraps in there. So I recycle the bubble wrap and I use it to ship everybody's things to make sure it gets there, keeps our costs down, it recycles the plastic. But I mean, if KP and K-Day were to get spots, I would probably hide extra bubble wrap in their package with maybe a little note in there saying, I didn't forget about your bubble wrap. All right, then, great. I will do that. Now for the fun part. Who likes a party? Anybody? I like a good party. I had a great time at the Super Bowl party. Okay, good. K-Day. K-Day LA loves it. Good. Dig it. So, next Friday, 1 week from today, for those who stick to schedules, that will be the 24th, 2/24/23. Hellbolt, that's true. Hellbolt actually was in a movie with Nicolas Cage and shares screen time with Nicolas Cage. It's true. So, Friday, February 24th, mark your calendar. We are going to have a pajama party. Yes, it's going to be a jammy jam. Don't Google that. It is going to be a wear your PJs with DCD party. If you remember, we did this, I should say, it wasn't we, it was actually I did this last year. And it was great. I gave out some prizes. And we are going to do the same thing, just like last year. Anybody who participates, actually, Paul, you're spoiling it. Yes, I will. For those who remember last year, when I hosted the pajama party, anybody who tuned in and sent a photo on Discord, a safe for work photo on Discord of them in their jammies or snuggled up into a blanket for those who don't wear jammies. I have a special, I will, and I am saying this. I said, hello, lady. Lady's like, yeah, I'm in PJs. Now, Don, you'll be at work. I do not expect you to be wearing your PJs at work. So I get it. You get a pass. I will be wearing my butt flap onesie, my hooded and footied tie-dyed onesie. I will be rocking my PJs, the stuff that I lounge in the house, my warm and fuzzy jumper. It's got a hood, a full zip, a butt flap. It's tie-dyed and it's got footsies. That's quite all right, Ice. Oh, that's right, Don. You'll be in Vegas that's right. You'll be in next Friday. So yes, you can have your jammies on too. So I will be decked out in my tie-dyed onesie. If you want to know where I get my PJs. Yeah, right, Dave? I am actually I have no skin in the game for this company. This is a company that I have bought things for decades. I have, my entire family owns onesies from here. This is literally what you will see me rocking. It'll just be more around that size right there. I will tell you, these are super warm. So I will have a t-shirt on underneath because I will probably have to unzip it halfway through the show because they are basically fleece. They are, they're very warm. They also make them in hoodie material too. I haven't tried the hoodie material. It's probably a bit lighter than the one I have. But yeah, that is, you are literally going to see me in a onesie. You should tune in just for that. Honestly, that's worth price of admission. That right there, seeing a grown man in a footed onesie, that's price of admission. Don's like, I wear shorts and t-shirts to work, to bed, to school events. I wear them to church if the boss would let me. Speaking of, tell your boss I said hello and I miss her dearly. See, Paul knows. Paul gets it. So we will have some giveaways for all of those who are verified, confirmed. I may even have a separate part for the Discord. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. We were just talking about our tie-dyed onesies that we're going to wear on Friday. So we will create a separate thread in the Discord for the PJs with DCD, the pajama party, where on Friday you'll be able to post your photos, your safe for work photos. I'm gonna stress it enough. We are family friendly. My 7-year-old is watching as we speak. All not safe for work photos should be directly DM'd to Trevor or Doug, not me. Only safe for work. Anything risque, give it to Trevor and Doug. See, Mel remembers the PJ party we had last year. Yes. If it is a George Costanza pose and you own the Shays Lounge, I will allow it. Send you bubble wrap and it comes back with cookies. I'm in. I am into cookies. As a matter of fact, I was at Doug's house and absolutely ridiculous cookies were there. I didn't realize they were there till they were too late and they were almost all gone. But I did shovel like 3 or 4 of these beautiful little round cookies, and they were way more delicious than they should have been. So I am definitely a cookie person. Oh, they're your cookie. Well, your cookies are delicious. Now I actually know who you are. In here, I thought you were just a rando. So yeah, it was a good time. Speaking of, Lee, I took your wife's salsa and mixed it with some queso. So her salsa, Maria salsa con queso, and housed it today. Yeah, I know it's probably not still 100% fresh, but it tasted fine and I don't feel sick. It's only like 6 days old. And plus, there is enough acid and heat in there to kill anything. So that's the announcement. That's that future look is going to be the pajama party next Friday, hosted by yours truly in a grown man in a onesie. Also, we will be doing the cute little break that is going to be right now 9 spots, $70 a spot. Just to make it nice, we will go $69.99. Nice. And I will have that posted. I mean, if I feel froggy, I'll have it posted after the show today. I may wait until Twitch and YouTube because it may violate the rules. You have to remember, we are based out of California. California does not have legal sports betting like you can find in New York, Vegas, and other states. You can't download an app and bet on a football game in the state of California. The vote was shot down in the last election. Two different tribes were trying to push legalizing gambling in California. They were so cutthroat with each other and so downtrodden on each other and telling everybody to vote no on the other one that both of them got voted no and they both lost. So lesson learned. But check, 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 check. How about now? So Hellbolt has sound. There is no mute button. I've disabled the mute on here. Mondo's got it. Here, I'll tell everybody. Move my mouth. I could do that. I actually do that a lot. Yeah, he probably did. More than likely. Mondo said, Twitch folks, you may need to manually reset your app. That's likely. Very likely. I can tell you for certain it is not on our end because Mondo can hear me and Hellbolt can hear me. All right, how about now? Check, check, check. Sibilance, sibilance, sibilance. Sibilance. So Mondo and Hellbolt, you guys have me. There you go. Ladies got me. Everybody's got me back. Yeah, I can tell you that would have been that would have to be a Twitch thing. Um, I had 100%. So we are good on ours. That had to have been a Twitch thing. Because I don't have a mute button. There it is. There it is. Helium. No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. I mean, I could be a robot. Nobody here would know if I wasn't. I sound like I have a higher pitch. That can't be true. I have a pretty deep voice normally. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What's going on here? I have no idea. Hellbolt says my weekend recording a podcast. 3 listeners a week, still doing the best. Hey man, listen, it's the best you can do. It's the back catalog that's important. There you go, the Elimination Chamber. I mean, Dave, I could be a wealthy robot that pays her to not say anything. You have no idea. I mean, I could be a robot. It's interpretive dance. That's true. That is true. I put way too much time and effort into this. Um. Oh, shout out to Mel, by the way. Mrs. the Breaker got some stickers that I am going to be tossing into everybody's box. So that's going to be fun. And I think that's it. Civil Rose, how you doing? It does. Yeah, almost the entire shelf is an Easter egg. Chases in the Star Wars. The big one is Doug's favorite. This is an amazing use of negative space. And it is super rad. That's not a cozy. That is somebody else. That is Doug. Actually, Doug, didn't you get that at a Comic-Con charity auction? What up, GB? Yeah, that's not a cozy. Now, I will tell you, there are That's it for the large pieces. But do not let that dissuade you. There are still quite a few cozies in here. We have not hit two of the cozy ship pieces either, and that's ship with a P. Those are also in there. Everything that Lee did in the run, I believe he did 10 of them, are specifically matched up with them. So there are a bunch of cozy cards in here still. Doug always has a great weekend. Doug, do you know who KDLA is? KP, I believe, yeah. I believe only one of your cards have been pulled. Maybe two. Excuse me. In today, who? You see the name right above you, KDLA? The one that's highlighted that said hi to you? Top of the screen, right here. I'll give you a hint. You went to high school with her. She did, Simple Rose. I was debating on just grabbing a bunch of them and holding them over everybody's head. Trying to think of other stuff that we got in. I'm not allowed to talk about half of it though. It'll get everybody too excited, and then we'll be answering questions about them over the next like 4 weeks until the project actually comes out. Yeah, the hockey product was pushed back again until like March. So I believe we are canceling it and buying something else because we've waited 6 months on pre-order and we're tired of waiting. So unfortunately, I believe we've canceled the pre-order on hockey due to them screwing around with release dates. Yeah. It was Upper Deck Allure. It was Allure. So, Doug, these three are going to be in the pajama party break on Friday. Those are going to be the 9 spots that we start with. Yeah, Sapphoros, we were patient. It was supposed to be November. Then it was supposed to be January. Then it was supposed to be February. Now they're saying March. I'm sorry, we can't just keep capital tied up in a product that we may not see. So we switched gears and put it towards something that we could use. Yes, indeed. You know, Doug, this is up to you. I'm gonna put you on the spot, boss, leader. Um, let me preface that with something. Let me check before I ask. If my tablet decides to load the screen. There we go. Okay. All right, I am going to be a silent nerd for a moment. There you go, man. There's nothing wrong with getting some Pokemon cards. No, we'll wait. After doing research, we'll wait. I was gonna say I could try to throw something together now, using super breaks, but it'll take me too long to load it up. To clarify, Doug, I said I would wear that for the break. That is a style of hat that I regularly wear, but that particular pattern I would wear for that particular break. Now, Doug, as you know, we haven't even come close to announcing that one. Only one person in the chat, whose name rhymes with seven, knows what that project is. So try not to give any spoilers because, quite frankly, that's my job. I'm sorry. Did you mean Diglett? Hellbolt, did you mean Diglett? Because I'm fairly certain there isn't a Pokemon called Diglett. I think it's Diglett, unless they've changed Pokemon considerably since I played. Oh, Vaporeon is a good one. Yeah, the Water EV Evo. I have a Japanese Vaporeon. Oh, Ducklet. Ducklet. Okay, yes, Ducklet. I got it. Diglett is the other one. Lee, I wouldn't say chopped liver. More like in your case, perforated lung. I have a feeling. So last year's pajama party was very popular. We had a great time. We did Fugs back when I hosted my game show, which was a lot of fun. I actually wouldn't mind bringing the game show back. I don't know how many of you enjoyed the game show, but it was a lot of fun. It was for pretty good bragging rights. And yeah, it was good. Then there was that one person who kept winning every time, who had to have been cheating. You miss Fugs? That's it, Fugs. Mappy. Mappy won everything, all the time. FUGS stood for Fairly Unknown Game Show. FUGS. I was the fugly host. Pajama Party sponsored by Sanda Boynton. By definition, my lungs are very perforated. I guess that's a better gift from the Marines than the cheap gold watch. Right, Lee? Don's like, I never won. Yeah, but your wife came close. She had a really good run, and then 2 of the questions dropped her out. I will look into hosting FUGS again. It means everybody would have to probably re-register since it's a different channel. We would have to re-register it. That is something that I could possibly do. It would be shorter. It would probably be maybe 15 questions or 10 questions instead of 20 or 25. That's true, Doug. That's true. So I found a way that allows you to write questions that are ungoogleable or difficult to Google. Not that Doug doesn't have to Google anything. Doug is a walking encyclopedia. But yeah, I would make it pretty tricky. There will never be a time where we have no products to open. We are, between Super Breaks and ourselves, we always have a gaggle, a plethora of stuff. Would you say I have a plethora of guns? Not many people play trivia with me either, especially pop culture trivia. I have been playing Trivial Pursuit since I was about 5. So the traditional one, about 90% of the questions I have memorized. It was easy back then with the original Trivial Pursuit. If it was a basketball question, the answer was always Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was super easy. In basketball, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, yeah, you're right. I know, everything's Kareem. Dangle said, my goal was not last place. Not knowing that not selecting an answer was more than likely better than the wrong answer. However, I like to roll the die. Hint, hint. White elephant. No, we have plans for White Elephant Man. NASCAR was Petty or Earnhardt. Yep. Yep. And baseball was the only one that was difficult. Track and field was always Jackie Joyner Kersey. It's always Jackie Joyner Kersey. The Buffalo Bills were the answer to the updated questions. Yeah, I before you came on, I actually explained that, Doug. I went into detail about our thoughts on a white elephant. I love it. Don creating network errors. There we go. Interested in I've been swimming in raw sewage, and I love it. Thank you, Paul. As a matter of fact, I need to dig around my box of goodies at home. I have to bring in my Leslie Nielsen autograph. I feel like that should permanently be like right there. I think Leslie should be with us at all times. Well, let's see what we can do. We could do a presidential draft where everybody that wants to get in buys a box, and that will give you 2 spots in a draft. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. So you guys can do that. The other option is if you had the patience, I could really quickly and rudimentarily. No, it's not going to work. Yeah, let's just do the presidential. Be easier. This, I don't have any of the information. I don't have a SKU for it. I don't have a price. It's just impossible to do that today. So here's what I have. I got 5 of those. Mondo, I guarantee you next week we will be opening up some of the big boxes. I guarantee you those will be next week. Friday at the absolute latest. We may even dip our toes in on a Thursday one. It all depends. So, if anybody wants to get in, I will do one right now. We have up to 5 boxes available. Put your orders in. I am going to create the spreadsheet right now. I'll get to random.org as well. Everybody that buys a box gets 2 choices in the draft. Now, actually, let's put this to test. Let's do it this way. I'll let the people that have bought a box vote this. So those who are grabbing a box, that would be. Boy, my tablet is not pleased to be alive right now. Dave is in. Dave is in. Anybody else who buys a box that is in gets to vote on this concept. There's 2 ways we can do this. The first way is we can give everybody 2 spots per box and then just roll with it the way it is. We will random everything 7 times at the end, the draft order, and then you guys can draft in order. The other option 2, is every box is 1 spot, and then we snake draft. So we random everything, we get 1 through however many, and then we go top to bottom, bottom to top. Doug is in. Mondo is in. So Dave, Doug, and Mondo, those are the 3 I have so far. You 3 can start the vote. Do you want to just do 2 spots per box, random, and be done? Or do you want to do 1 spot per box and then snake the bottom? So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mondo likes the snake draft. Dave likes no snake. He's option 1. Well, Doug, you're going to have to vote. Otherwise, I'm going to roll a die and somebody's not going to be happy. I mean, technically, yes, Mondo. Yeah, I can't. You have more skin in the game. I mean, that is the American way. Just buy the votes you need. All right, so these three are accounted for. These two are available. Ooh, shifty. There we go. Autofocus, I turned you off. Like most things in life, I turned you off. Why are you back on again? All right, while you guys are discussing that, I'm going to get this crack-a-lackin'. Peer pressure, peer pressure. All right, we will leave that. Let me color code this to make it easy. There we go. All right, so it looks like it is just the trio. Last call. Anybody else want in? Say so in the chat, or I'm going to get started. Doug, I don't think anybody watched Grease 2. I only did accidentally. Yeah, it was terrible. It was awful. It was really bad. All right, Doug. You're going to have to be the tiebreaker. Is it snake or not snake? Let's random how we're going to random. Okie dokie. All right, 7 times. Snake it is. All right, so that means once we open everything, I am going to random all 3 names 7 times. It'll give us 1, 2, and 3. And then we will be picking 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Let me get this screen so I can type in what we hit. All right, who's ready? Mondo, Dave, Doug, are you ready? Dang, Hellbolt, way to put Dave under the bus, man. There it is. And Dave. May the Quan be with all 3 of you. May it be just jam-packed with bangers. All right, if there is a case where there is more than 2 pieces per box, I'll say it before I open them, the extra bonus piece will be random to everybody involved. If an autograph is in here, the autograph will count as the extra piece because they still usually pack, if there's 3 and one of them's the auto, that means we are going to random the auto. I'm just going to set that ground rule in case it happens before it happens. All right, box number 1. Let me fix my focus because I know it's coming. All right. All right, item number 1 is Biden book. Oh, goody. Cancer. Thanks, Joe. We will, I would put Joe Biden cancer, but I'm sure I'd get nasty letters. So let's just say Biden book. Way to start it on a low note. All right, next one. Considerably better. Still in the book category, but at least it's Abraham Lincoln, JFK, and MLK. What do those 3 guys have in common? I'll let you guys take a shot at the answer. We'll call that the MLK JFK Abe Trio. Box 2. Item number 1. The Declaration of Independence. You have to hold a lighter to it to see the letters. We'll call that the DOI relic. And then more MLK. Talking about some New York. Call it National Treasure. There you go. The Cage Special. Boy, I sure hope box number 3 sucks a lot less. That is something. Looks like a piece of a sign. Looks like a piece of a sign, like a campaign sign. Any president, President. HRC, I don't know, relic. I hope this at least has a handwriting sample in it. Oh, now we're getting to the goods. Thomas Jefferson. Oh, goodness gracious. Looks like it's signed John something or other. After getting 5 turds, we finally have a winner. The undisputed number 1. Call that the TJ sample. So, to be honest, aside from that signature, those are arguably 3 of the worst boxes I've ever opened. Definitely the worst 3 I've ever opened together. So congratulations, the 3 of you. Those were rough. Hey, I call it like I see it. I mean, I could lie to you and say it went well, but then I'd be lying to you. All right, everybody. We are going to random these 3 names 7 times to come up with the snake draft order. Good luck, whoever wins. They have the easiest decision of the night. Everything else is a dart throw. All right, good luck, the 3 of you. Survey says Dave, Mondo, then Doug. It's gotta be that residual birthday luck coming for you. All right, good night, Elbolt. All right, Dave. Dave, do we even need to guess what it's going to be? It's the Jefferson, okay. Mondo, Biden, the trio, Declaration of Independence, MLK, or HRC? The trio. Doug followed by Doug. DOI and MLK. Mondo, back to you. Biden. And that leaves HRC for Dave. All right, there it is. Kevin's like, poor Hillary. All right, let me separate these real quick right now. It'll save me a step for later. That is the Mondo box. You know, with how bad those 3 are, I have to say, I'm very interested to know what the last 2 have in them. Those last 2 close out the case. So we got TJ and HRC going to Dave. Right, Doug? I know, the supercharged, I am extremely eager to open all of that. Extremely eager. That's true. And Lee, I have to say, thankfully, most people who have watched the show have seen how incredibly insane the ups are when it comes to Pieces of the Past. And really anything they do. And honestly, the Miss Hard, yeah, 2 of those boxes Miss Hard. That TJ sample is unbelievable. I'm not mad about the TJ sample. I mean, if they would have given like one more obscure sample out of the other 5 pieces, I would have been fine with it. But to only score 1, even though it's a big one, I want to see a little more output. Mondo. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. Hold on. This tablet, the not a very high caliber processor on this one. It's taking its sweet time loading the order. Mondo says, "Hey, we have to see what the other 2 boxes have in them." So let's do that. Mondo, may the Quan be with you. Mondo says, "I am buying these to show everybody how good they're supposed to be." All right, good luck, man. Good luck, man. Let's show up those other boxes. There's W. This is from a signed invitation. I've actually seen the invitations. They cut his SIG out of a bunch of invitations. This is the leftover. So I do know that this is from a sheet of paper that he signed. So I do know that is there. That is truly, he loves them. Oh, Yahawawa. TJ, John Adams, Benny Franklin, and Mr. Hancock. Now, that's what I'm talking about. And man, that paper is dusty. See, that's a little more like it. Now, I mean, I do have Doug. I could hit them with the surprise if people really wanted to dip in deep. I mean, I could spoil that we do have another case that just came in, but I don't know if you want me to tell anyone. That is Calvin Coolidge talking about the government and how unbelievable it is. And then oh, sweet John Adams writing sample. It's the writing sample. They would probably not say anything because they'd be dumbfounded to find out that there was another case. See this one. Hey, what's going on, Chef? None of these have provenance on them. Now, see, those were definitely 2 better boxes. Mondo, congrats, man. Way better. I'm running out of space. Yeah, so Super Breaks, I will, oh, you're very welcome. Um a long time ago, I'm talking like 2012. Um I've been involved in breaks as a buyer for sports cards, specifically football, since 2011. I know it was 2011 because I was chasing Cam Newton rookie cards and hit quite a few RPAs. Um, Back when they were going for a G a piece. Uh, I came across a breaker that was doing something that was completely revolutionary. And unfortunately, he trademarked it, so nobody else can do it. And he seems to not want to sell the trademark. But it's ultimate box breaks. He still does them occasionally, but I think he's sold part of his business to somebody else. But they had a really good business model where when you bought a spot and once it's sold out, it would automatically random 3 times. And then you would have a list of teams in order that you want them in. And the order in which you ended up in the random table would then go to your list and pull the top team available for your selection. And it did it automatically. And then on top of that, you had the ability to trade directly in the on the website with other people as long as the trade became up until 5 minutes before the break. And his name's Brian. I've actually talked to him a few times. Brian was in with Super Breaks in their infancy, and they used to do these massive boxes, like huge, the size of like 2 of those. And they would literally have like Muhammad Ali autographed fight robes. They would have like the items were in there. There were these big boxes. Um, and they would have like anything you could imagine would be in there. They were spectacular. They were very expensive, between 1,000 and 2,000, some of them. And what Brian would do is he would give away, called it his Willy Wonka. Anybody who hit a certain card or a certain numbered card would get a golden ticket, which would basically be a random item out of the box. So I've always known Super Breaks to get their hands on a lot of really good memorabilia. And what they've kind of morphed into is still extremely interesting, but they have pulled it back so that it's not these thousands of dollars boxes. Now they're a couple $100 or less, which is a great sweet spot because it has very interesting items, very cool signed items in there, but is achievable for the average person. And it's not just, the wealthy that can jump in and grab them. So I can vouch for Super Breaks because I've been with them for quite a while. Sorry, I have to keep reopening my page. Let me go fetch a fresh case. No bourbon. Supercharged is going to be next week. We are going to do a spot break, draft style, in our PJs a week from today. I mean, we just got a new case of presidential in. If I would have known everybody was salivating over the supercharged, I would have made sure I had it today. I assumed everybody would still be gaga over the Interstellar and the Let's Ride. So I guess I read that room wrong. Oh, that's okay, Craig. I said as long as you have like a snuggie or can bundle yourself up in a blanket, just send a safe for work photo of you, and you will be entered into a little prize pack giveaway. It'll probably be, something like snack and PJ related. If we sold an Interstellar and a Let's Ride, I could probably convince DC to load up a supercharged. I mean, it's gonna be boring sitting here watching me type a title out. It's not gonna be exciting. It's gonna be me looking down. I hunt and peck when I type, so it is. It's not pretty. I am a hunt and pecker. That's right. New band name, Hunt and Pecker. Yep, just remember, I'm the entertainer. I hope you're entertained.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Are we having fun yet? Oh, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, by the way, Blowout Cards is already sold out of this product. I wasn't joking when I was saying how popular this stuff is. It is sold out in places. Listen, I will let you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll even give you a topic. How boring is the last 60 seconds of the show? All righty, let's see what we got here. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for keeping the chat going. All right, 14. Dave says, I got the Interstellar. I like 14. It's lucky. 14 of 25. Dave, your birthday luck has been spilling out all week. You got it in the last break. You got it in your birthday break. You got a pint glass out of the deal. Watch, you're going to pull a Mon Mothma, and I'm going to have to do a shot. All for your birthday week. All right, good luck, man. Call to action. Cassian. Bistan. The Royal Guard. Well, you get a free pack from Topps Digital Card Trader. And Vader. All right, Bourbon. Bourbon, whatever you do, do not look at the website. Bourbon and Mondo, don't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, it's worth it, but I promised you that I wouldn't make you do that. Numbered 76 out of 77. Well, looky what we have here. It's General Draven, played by Alistair. And then oh, you got a cozy. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Fun fact, Forrest Whitaker actually went to Lee's house with just the upper part of his costume to sit for this portrait. Actually, that's a lie. He didn't actually do that. But I mean, this is so good. You could imagine that he did. He was nude. There you go. No costume. Sans costume. There you go, man. Congratulations. You got yourself a cozy. Well, no. Hey-o! All right, I want to point out this is Doug's fault. Doug, I blame you. Bourbon. You have to choose the top box or the bottom box. The other three from the case, these are, by the way, 5 per case. The first 3 have already been designated for Friday. I don't know where to put this. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's a super break. Super break is super breaking now. All right, 2023 Supercharged Series 1. Yes, this stuff is sold out in a lot of places. We have it And we are now going to open it. This one is for Bourbon. 3 items guaranteed. There's a good chance you'll have more than that. All right, Bourbon. Just so you know, in addition to your luck, you have Dave's birthday luck in the chat, and you have the keeper of the Quan in the chat. So, friend, this is a loaded chat room. It's written in Australian. All right, here we go. And you have been blessed with the Quan. I am going to, trying to think how I can do this. Okay, I have to move this stuff over here a bit. And I am not going to look, I'm just going to grab. Okay, there is some bubble wrap. Here's your first, oh man! Listen, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means, but that is gold. That is gold mylar. I don't know if that just so happens to be what they wrapped it in. Now, let me ask you, Bourbon, do you want me to hold this one to the end? Do you want this to be the final one? Because it is kind of odd that it is gold. Yeah, we'll hold that to the end. Even though I'm just randomly pulling them out, we will hold that to the end. All right, let's see if this one is gold. This one is not gold. It is Super Break 2023 Super Doubles. You will find 2 rookies, stars, or legends per box. All right, everybody. Listen, I know what you want. I know what you're after. So here it comes. All right, my fiends, that was for you. You are welcome. I dropped the knife and almost cut my hand off. All right, here we go. First item for Bourbon. It was actually a PSA 9. I know that because I own it now. Oh, I can tell you it's 2 graded cards because I had to pull them apart. It's 2 PSA graded cards. Interesting. How about Mint 9 2020 Bowman Chrome rookie of Randy Arozarena? And then 1990 hand cut Panini sticker mint 9 Irvin Magic Johnson. I'm not mad at either of those. I'm not mad at all. That's actually pretty cool. I'd say that's a good start. Well, yours only has 3, which usually means there's a banger in there. That's a big boy. Yeah. David Robinson, number 50, San Antonio. This is a 1996-97 San Antonio Spurs worn warm-up pants. So David Robinson sweated his cojones off in these very pants. I believe it's vacuum sealed for a reason. Now, David Robinson had a nickname. 5 points to whoever remembers David Robinson's nickname. The Admiral. You've got the Admiral's bait and tackle holder. This piece of fabric held his bait and tackle, and now you own it. All right, on to... I really hope the gold envelope is I mean, don't get me wrong, these are all cool items. But I hope that gold means good. That way, in the future, I will be able to see these gold ones and know to hold them for the end. I hope it's just not happens to be one of the Mylars that they had. So, let's see. This feels like a PSA authenticated something, man. Where is... I have to scissor this. I'm scissoring. It is a PSA. I am not 100% sure what this is. I will tell you though, 2001 Jumbo Career Grand Slam Mint 9. And if I am not mistaken, this technically falls into the rookie year. Now, I'm sure my friend Doug will tell me if I am correct or not. But this is a 2001 Upper Deck Golf Jumbo Career Grand Slam. Tiger Woods. Doug, isn't 2001 Tiger Woods' rookie year for cards? And I believe, wouldn't this have been one of the box toppers? We got to do some research. I am willing to wager that my memory serves me. 2001 is considered his rookie year for cards. It came in a tin set. Oh, there you go. That would make it a bit harder to get your hands on then. Interesting. We got to do some research. It is from his rookie set. That's what I thought. I was fairly certain. Fairly certain that would be his rookie. Let me see if I could find anything on it. Oh, interesting. All right, hold on a second. I think I got something. Excuse me. I thought it was. I was fairly certain back in the day we were chasing the 01s. Yeah, I do see them. So these were originally, let me see, get the write up. Oh, okay. I definitely think it should not have been in a gold foil. I think it's anywhere between like 50 and $100. But I can tell you there's not a ton of them. Yeah. So you got just shy of 50% of the break in one item. Could have been a heck of a lot worse. Could have been a book. Actually, it could. That is a chance. That could be a buyback. I hope everybody's okay, Derek. Yeah, okay. Those actually, those were perforated edges too. You had to tear them out of the book. It's technically the first time he was put on a card, but it's not a legitimate quote unquote card. 2001 was the first major producer. All right, I gotta find room over here. So, bourbon. Here's what I will tell you. I didn't say anything to anybody. Because you know I don't tip favors. But the first box was pretty heavy. This last box is really light. I have no idea what that means. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. But this one is, I mean, this is it's not heavy. The other one with the frame in it was quite heavy. So we're gonna find out if heavy is good, or excuse me, if light is good or not in a moment. All right, everything seems to be covered in a green one. Supercharged buyback rookie or star. Interesting. It was a success. Fantastic, Dangle. I am happy to hear that, man. Shout out to your aunt for kicking the brain surgery's butt. Maybe that good news will bring something good in this box right here. That's definitely graded. Okay. All right. This one will cause a little bit of a debate. 2019 Topps Chrome Refractor Mint 9 from PSA. Oh, you're all good, Dangle. How about you show me your Tatis? Mondo just perked up. Supercharged Inception. Mondo says, "Go Fathers." Oh, what's this? Superstar Slabs. Multi-sport, slabbed rookie or star. There you go, Bourbon. Tatis Refractor graded 9. There's your answer. Listen, we know that there are some bangers baked into these products. It's the hunt that makes it fun. Okay. I'm not sure. Well, no. All right, I have to cheat. Hold on. Not my forte. There was a time where I was known for pulling some of the most expensive basketball cards on the planet at the time of me pulling them. True story. I pulled a card that when it was pulled was valued at about $250,000. This is not that. What this is I believe a second year card. Mondo did see it. 2013 Panini Prism. Mint 9. AD. I want to say 12 was his rookie. The Brow. I believe 12 was his rookie. So I believe this is a second year card. Typically, the rookie logo would have been, or RC would have been right there. So, I believe this falls under star category. Yeah, second year. All right. I mean, it's no Tatis. Oh. Oh my. What do we have here? It's so great. I love it. Oh, well, it's not graded, whatever it is, because that is a thin. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Bourbon, before we even look to see what this is, buddy, I am going to drink a shot to your health. a little añejo for my favorite añejo. This is too much. This is too much. Oh man, this is too much. Oh goodness. Oh, heavens to Betsy. All right, I'm scissoring again. Oh. I'm gonna need another shot. Oh, baby. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Iron Mike Tyson. Yeah, buddy. You got you an Iron Mike auto. I too own a Mike Tyson auto. It is on the punch out card, yeah. Oh man, good old Iron Mike. Woo! I love it. Oh, buddy. There you go. It is Beckett certified. It is legit, homie. It is a bar hit. For those who are wondering, the bar is their given hit thing. They call their bigger hits the bar. Way, way, way back in the day, and you can look this up, this is true. Way back in the day, they would have encapsulated hits, and they would custom encapsulate them, and they would actually put a little gram of gold in every single the bar hit, because you were literally getting a little bar of gold with their top prize. Now, with the price of gold being crazy, obviously it was not possible for them to do that anymore. But the bar comes from the fact they used to come with many bars of gold. So this is considered one of their higher end hits, and absolutely it is a Beckett certified Iron Mike, heavyweight champion of the planet signature. Awesome, awesome signature, by the way. What a dope box. I agree. I'm glad you bought box number 2 because boy, oh boy, this was a pretty banging box. Between the Tatis and the Iron Mike, solid gold, man. And here's one of those cases where, yeah, the gold Mylar is legitimately the gold Mylar. That's big. So congratulations, man. That is an awesome box. That's the type of box we're talking about. That's the type of stuff. You are welcome. That's the type of stuff we're aiming for when these go out. Chef Chef, buddy, how are you doing? I want my tiger back. All right, I am going to have to find a more creative place for these. The bag, cozy, I got that one. Uncomfortable place. All right, Chef. Chef, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 1 being the top of the box, 5 being the bottom. What do you choose? 3. All right, there's 1 and 2. And here's 3. Think of how fun this draft break is going to be next week for the pajama party. Chef, you got 2023 Supercharged Series 1 by Super Break. No, just a fresh case. I try to grab these as randomly as possible. All right, Chef, here we go, man. Good luck. Good luck. Let's get it. Let's see what we got. We'll start with the 23 Supercharged Series 1 buyback. All right, everybody, let's do the same thing we did for our friend Bourbon. Let's send those good vibes. Let's send all that positive energy to our dear friend, Chef. PJs will be Friday, a week from today. Damn. Well, Chef, 2001 Upper Deck Golf. PSA Gem Mint 10. Tiger Woods. It doesn't get any better than Gem Mint 10. That's for dang sure. He's like, well, that should pay for the bus. Excuse me. Hey, look, it's gold. Do you want me to save gold for the end, or do you want me to do it now? So far, gold has been 50-50. One, and one, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, gold Mylar just might be the size that they had. Sure, save it for the end? Okay. Put that, I'll put it on as on camera as I can get it. There we go. And you got a biggin. I like gold. Tim Duncan, game used MVP season 9/11 ribbon patch jersey swatch. Tim Duncan, 2001 game used jersey. And it has the 9/11 patch. So there you go, piece of game used jersey. Tim and David, that's right. Yeah, looks like Mon Mothma to me. Well, it's either a chocolate bar or a graded card. I kind of hope it's a chocolate bar. All right, everybody, excuse me. I have to be scissoring again. I really want it to be a chocolate bar. Oh. Oh my. I don't know if you follow college football, Chef, but this guy's gonna be one of the good ones when he gets drafted in April. First ever, the bar autograph for USC Trojan wide receiver and listed among the top 3 wide receivers in the draft, Jordan Addison. But wait, that's not the only thing about this card that should get you excited. 'Cause Papi Chulo, it's a 1 of 1. Are you kidding me? Boy, oh boy. Run, don't walk to eBay. Get this bad boy up there right around draft time or before, and you, sir, will be making some bank. That is green superfractor material, by the way. If it's not catching on the light well, it is that green superfractor material. Third time's a charm, they say, Bourbon. How about that? Congratulations, man. It looks like the gold foil is 2 out of 3. Good stuff. He is a stud. I have the 5th overall pick in my upcoming dynasty. And depending on what team drafts him, I very well could have him on my team. With wide receiver, it's draft position. Where is he going? That's nice. That's a hot card. That is. It's a hot card. Oh, I don't think if the Bears trade back, yes. Bears would not take him first overall. They need to trade out of number 1, grab 2 firsts this year and maybe a first next year. You are right now for the number 1 overall pick. You are talking 3 firsts right now. With the level of talent coming out of this draft, it's very top end. So you guys should be able to get at least 3 1s or 2 1s and 2 2s. Bourbon, you have to ask. I have to ask. You don't have to ask. You have to answer. I have to ask. 1, 2, 4, or 5? I know you like the number 3. Technically, since there's 4 in there, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. But 4 would technically be the 3rd one left. So I'm assuming that's what you're looking for. If I know you, and I feel like I kind of do. Oh no, those 3 are definitely for Friday. These 3 right here are the minimum amount reserved. All right, bourbon. I'm actually honestly surprised that there's only 3 items in most of these. In previous years, they've peppered them in with additional ones. So it is a bit shocking that there's a lot less ones with multiple. Superstar Slabs, let's do it. All right, it's just easier to go with it. 2019 Hoops Premium Stock Gem Mint 10 KD. So the funny thing is, Doug, there's actually a going joke. KD uses the exact same photo for 2 years in a row. They used it across all products because KD refused to do another photo shoot. So for 2 years, it was the exact same photo. As we all know, KD does not care about you. KD cares about KD. I am not a KD fan. Oh, that's weird. Oh my, what is this? This is heavy. Holiday edition, full box. The Collector Series, Creator Series. It is their run. I do not follow any content creators per se, other than artists. So I don't know who any of these people are. I will tell you, though, some of their autographs actually do sell. Yeah, Mr. Beast is definitely too famous for this product. You may have to look to see what the sealed box sells for. And if it's a decent rate, sell it sealed. If it's just the autos that sell for a decent rate, let me know and I will speed break this product for you. Interesting. It's a bag. Speed break it? Okay. It's a JSA jersey. I just got to find out who it is. Number 51, Kuntz. I'm going to have to look that up. Malcolm Kuntz is a Las Vegas Raider, defensive end. He went to University of Buffalo. He is the 3rd round pick from last year, pick number 79 overall. I mean, he's got 2 sacks on the year, and he only played in 2 games. Interesting. I wish Steven was here. He's a Raiders fan. He would know. All right, I will. The bubble wrap was great. I mean, that's a dope insert. Yeah, none of these are numbered, so if it's not numbered, I don't care. Neither do I, but I can tell you I have seen the autograph sell.
He's like, I knew somebody. Aiden Ross, I'll save him for you. Oh, this has got something in there. This has got something different. Cash VIP pass. It just says his apparel. So whatever his apparel is for that day. Let's get this over there. Oh! Jesser and Christopher London dual auto out of 25. That could be something, buddy. It could be something. I mean, that kind of makes it worth opening, right? T-Law. Oh. Oh. It is a 101. Stefania Ergmlidibizizes. I mean, listen. Hey, it may not be your cup of tea, but that's a banger of a box. I'm just saying. That's, regardless if it's your cup of tea, that box is a banger. Carson. Cash. That's right. It's exactly what it was, Saboros. AJ Lepre out of a hundo. There's Iron Mike. Oyo Dosunmu out of 200. An all-time low for breaking cards for DC. I've broken worse. I've broken worse. I'd have to stop and think about it, but I've broken worse. Jalen Waddle, that's dope. I'll let you keep that one because it's a girl. There's another Iron Mike. Emery Jones. Jidal. White Iverson. Josh Horton autograph out of 25. '91 Fleer. I mean, there's worse things you could get in a box you're not interested in. It may even pique your interest into other things. All right, those are ones that I have deemed keeper for any reason other than they just look cool. Exactly. All right. So, Bourbon. There's 3 boxes left in that case. Should I assume you want the bottom one? Or do you want the top one? Or maybe even the middle? All right. Chef, they weren't for sale, but Doug opened the floodgates. There are only 2 left that don't count toward towards Friday. All right, Bourbon. Bourbon. I'm gonna give you insider information. This one is not as light as the other one, but this is on the lighter end of the spectrum. If one is the lightest, i.e. the one that had Iron Mike in it, and 10 is the heaviest, i.e. one that's really heavy, this is like a 3 or 4. I'd say it's a 3.5. Whatever that means. Ooh, that one stuck to it, so we'll go with that one. Oh, super doubles again. like Ryan O'Reilly. I really liked him as a Sabre. Oh, all right. Looks like we got one Beckett and one PSA. What do you want to see first? Beckett or PSA, Bourbon? Beckett first. Let's do it. Of course, it's probably going to be the hardest one to get out. It is because of the edge. You may have to settle for... no, I got it. Okay. All right. Took some finagling. Oh, I had it right the first time. Trading card is literally all it said. 2011 game used New York Knicks home jersey. Carmelo Anthony. He sweated on that. Headbands is the name of the card, but that is an added piece of jersey. Yeah, I think that is felt, but I don't think it's authentic anything. The only piece of authentic is that. Let's just move on. (2013) Panini Prism. Draft picks. Mint 9. Mookie Betts. Oh, perennial draft picks. Prism perennial draft picks. Mookie Betts. No, Lee, they're used to it. Yeah! All right then. 2022 pieces of the past one time. This looks crazy familiar. I feel like I might have opened one or two of these before. Holy hell! Wow. I have to assume this is a letter to him from a John. But man, oh man, I would love to compare that against other signatures of people in that era. Because that's a very distinct John. And if you remember earlier today, we pulled one that had a very similar John signature. So I am wondering if these are letters to Thomas Jefferson from a regular correspondent with the first name John. That's awesome. That's super cool. That is amazing. I agree, Chef. That's dope. That is dope. Oh, please. 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 Please, please be gold foil. Oh, please be gold foil. Oh, please be gold foil. Please be gold foil. Oh, please be gold foil. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I love it. Again, this this is either a graded card or a Hershey bar. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my. It's time to scissor again. Saporos is doing some research. He is trying to figure out who that John is. To me, it looks like John Adams, but you know what? There's no way they're cutting up John Adams' auto like that. That is not on brand for them. They would save it if it was anybody wickedly important. I know the company better than that. Well? I don't know a lot about the WNBA. Or whether these two are in the WNBA. But these look like twins. So somebody will buy it just because it's twins. Haley and Hannah Cavender. Maybe they're just influencers. Oh, and it's a 101. You and women 1-of-1s, Bourbon. What's up with that? You got all the ladies 1-of-1s. Oh, they're just Instatots? Miami Hurricanes? Well, kind of wish it was a 1-of-2. That's valid. That's valid. Or the old 2-of-1. Yeah, Dave. Take care, Doug. You're welcome. Chef, top or bottom? Top or bottom? He is a top man. And then there were one. right, Chef, good luck, man. This one's a little hefty. This one's got some heft. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Wow, this one jumped right out at me. Uh-oh, it's gold. It's gold. What do you say, Chef? Now or later? Save it. All right, put it right there so you can see it in the background. Super double. All right, there is a Beckett and a PSA. What do you want to see first, Beckett or PSA? I know, right, Paul? Do the Beckett first. Always with the difficult one. All right, there it is. (2019-2020) rookie for the Atlanta Hawks. Beckett graded 9.5. Cam Reddish. (1990) Panini sticker, hand cut, mint 9. Karl Malone. All right, it's basketball themed. Oh, wow. Let me see this. Hold on. All right. Certified by JSA. It is a piece of 2014 rookie season practice cleats signed by Odell Beckham Jr., but your piece is not signed by Odell Beckham Jr. And there's a nice photo of the catch. Here is a photo of the shoes. And here is a photocopy of Odell saying that they are real. And now you have an ODB piece of practice worn rookie year shoes. I will tell you, this frame is probably more expensive than the relic. This is a professional museum frame. Like, this is a really nice frame. I'm just saying, it's definitely, I think the frame is the most expensive part. All right, chocolate bar or graded card. I don't know if I should take a good luck shot before, or if I'm going to need to save my last shot for after. Let's do a good luck shot. It's a little one. It's not big. Good luck. Well, damn. Good luck shot it was. Congratulations, chef. I'm tongue-tied over this one. This is Beckett certified autograph of the legend himself, Magic Johnson. That's a really nice signature, too. That's really nice. That looks great. Wonderful centering. Beckett certified. He's like, I got another. Yeah, this one's nicer than the other one, in my opinion. So you can sell the other one and keep this one. Or you can use this one for trade bait. The one you got is a white strip with black pen. This one is purple and silver. There you go, man.
Oh. All right. Wow. Hey, man. Right, what do we know? Bourbon just said, DC, you don't want to know what the dual auto is going for, BT Dub, because the out of 25 actually sold for 120. So by that math, the one of one should be about what? 500? I'm sorry, Don. But this is the last box in the case. It's light bourbon. This is about a 2 on the light scale. I'm not even going to tell you guys that we have another case hiding. We're just gonna leave that case there. I'm not gonna list it because we actually may need more to add to the 3 for next Friday. So this will be the last one I authorize for today. But yes, surprise, surprise, we do have another case for next week. But it'll have to wait until Friday. All right, Bourbon, the last one you are buying today. 2023 Super Break. Supercharged. (2022) One Time Series 2. Good luck, man. Let's see something we haven't seen before. Okay. I like the size of that. Oh, there's multiple items in here. Whoa, interesting. The first, wow. A newspaper from Washington's era. Interesting. It actually is talking about the president, too. You can read it. I am not going to spend the time to decipher that, but you'll be able to read sections of this for Sheezy. John D. Rockefeller, 10,000 shares. $10,000 shares.
Wow.
Wow. That's right, Don. Wow.
That is an obscene number of shares. Pretty dope. Lee, you could say that again. I got pictures of some of the things that have recently passed through my hands, including some documents that Doug had me help him with. Since we are selling them, I think it'll be okay if I share some photos with you guys. Which I will do right after this. Super doubles. Oh, wow. That's some really crunchy cellophane. That's different. It's odd. All right. We got a Beckett and a PSA. Which one first? I knew you were going to say that, so I already started with it. Trading card. This trading card has added to it in the upper corner a 2008-2009 game used OKC Thunder rookie autographed home jersey. The card is modern, and it's Russell Westbrook. Same, but different. All right, you want to talk about deja vu? If I get another one of their cards in a bag, I'm leaving. Well, it's going to be one of their cards, and it's going to be in a bag. Because the cellophane is still on the inaugural edition of the 21 Super Glow Sports. Mac Jones. So, rip it or sell it. Just break it. All right. Get my depression higher. Oh, good. Polystyrene. Malik Willis. George Pickens. He's good. Hank Davis. Chuck Norris! Oh, God, tell me there's Chuck Norris autographs in here. If there's Chuck Norris autographs in here, I am going to roundhouse kick every one of you in the face. I don't even care. Chuck Norris is going in a penny sleeve. All right, I am taking it one further. Chuck Norris was once bitten by a king cobra, and after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra finally died. Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. Too bad for me, Chuck Norris never cries. Okay, so this is actually a true story. A very long time ago, Chuck Norris went to the hills of Tuscany to a convent and impregnated all of the nuns in the convent. 9 months later, they gave birth to the 72 Dolphins, the only undefeated team in the history of the NFL. It's a true story. C.J. Stroud. Fernando Tatis Jr. I almost took him out at a Rockets game with a tray of short ribs. Luke Doughty. Brian Robinson Jr. Uh-oh, there's something in here. Sadiq Bey. 1 of 1. Well, there's no shortage of 101s headed your way. Sadiq Bey is actually an NBA basketball player. He was drafted 2 years ago. There you go. There's Pickens, Jermaine Burton, Tatis, Gunslinger George Washington. It is pretty amazing. They should have had him on the Washington Commanders team. Paige Spiranek, known for being a golfer. Ronnie Maurizio. That is out of 150. I believe he was a Met. Still is a Met. I recognize the name. I've pulled his stuff before. I wish I had that sentence back. I wish I had that sentence back. Mac Jones. Gabby Thomas. Spencer Rattler. And Danielle Kang. That's a cool looking card. I know you're a Spencer Rattler fan. But that's a cool looking card, I have to say. That is a pretty cool looking card. Their Color Blast, it's cool, I have to say. They call it Colorway? Okay. I dig it, man. It's a good looking card. How about a T-Law? There you go. All right, I think it's safe to say nobody else is getting anything tonight. So here's what we can do. Babe. Babe is chatting and hanging out. Who wants to see what Babe Ross is up to? So, Paul, my background, when I worked for the previous company, I would actually be live 6 to 7 hours a day, every day. And I would be completely booked. Bourbon and a lot of the people in here, you're fine, Bourbon. And a lot of people in the chat that know me from my last place will tell you I am actually used to going from like 6 till 1 in the morning. I was nonstop, arguably, and when I left that company, when I quit, I left. Literally, the manager said, "You are one of the best breakers in the world, and we'd hate to see you go." So I used to do quite a bit. I used to get in a lot of trouble for overtime because people would put in last minute orders. All right, let's raid Babe.
But first, oh, absolutely. I plan on doing it again. Hearts, 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 hearts everywhere. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing me to hang out tonight. It was a lot of fun. We opened up stuff that we weren't supposed to open. And it's going to lead into a really great week. So in order for that to happen, I need you to do something. I need you to take care of yourselves and each other so that we can have an amazing week next week as well, starting on Wednesday with Let's Ride by Bing. We will follow it up with Thursday with just a conglomerate of things that we have to open. And then Friday was going to be the PJ party, so make sure you get ready for that. Put it on your calendars. In the meantime, my love for you will never fade. We are going to hang out with Babe and see what she is up to. Thank you all. I love you all. And I am not going to hang out with Babe for too long. I know she's going to ask how the night went, so I am going to answer all of her questions. But after that, I'm probably going to be Splitsville. So I love you all. Good night.